Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 14 here at Shamrock Valley. Now lots happened, we've done quite a few contracts. You can see the money's gone up to 51,000, and also we've cut the grass here in the cattle field and we've got some silage bales here, excuse me, and this silage we'll use for feeding the cattle here, feeding the cows. So our grass that we mowed, that we're going to turn to hay, has actually turned to hay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Deutz tractor down and we're going to windrow it up. We're going to hire this windrower again and we're going to take this down and windrow it all up because we've got a load of rain coming in and we need to get it all windrowed up. As you can see, it's going to rain soon. It's going to rain at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, so we need to get this all picked up and under cover before tomorrow morning basically. So we'll head down to the shop now, pick up the windrower. Yeah, so what I was saying before is we've picked up a load of contracts earlier on today, and that's why our money's boosted up quite a lot. We've done some cultivating contracts, we did a load of harvesting contracts as well. So yeah, our money's boosted up quite a lot. So we've using this windrower because it's going to be quicker than using our little windrower. So our Deutz tractor's filthy. We used this to mow the cattle field earlier. And I'm thinking of, well, what I will do, I'll probably do it off screen maybe. I'll mow this sheep field as well at some point, and we'll turn all this extra grass here to silage because we're going to lose all this grass once winter comes. So we might as well turn all this grass to silage and make money from down at the biogas plant, rather than lose it. Just jump back into the tractor, so we might as well make money out of it rather than just lose it. So we're going to need quite a lot of hay to feed the sheep over winter, and we're also going to make some total mix ration for the cattle. So quite a lot to do getting all this up and baled. So that's what this episode is going to be all about. So just had to take a phone call, so sorry about that. I've done this in a separate take. So away we go anyway. The camera's a little bit zoomed out as well, quite well zoomed out, and I can hear the train coming as well. Excellent. Here it comes. Excellent. Brilliant. So how's everyone doing? I see we've got some new subscribers as well, which is excellent. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome along. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It'll help the channel out massively, and I always say it, but it does. You know, it does. It really does. So we head back up here. I'm going to do a couple of runs round, and then I'll do a bit of a time lapse. I always catch these blooming trees as I'm going around this field. Plan is to buy a feed mixer at some point, so we can make total mix ration for the cows. We'll use the hay, the silage and some of the straw, which we'll collect when we do the harvesting. We'll also use some of the hay to feed the sheep as well, because once winter comes there won't be any grass for them to eat, so we'll need to feed them during the winter months. So a feed mixer will cost us, I think, in the region of about 50,000, I think. So we need to build our money up a little bit more from where it is at the moment. But I think once we've got the harvest, once we get our harvests in and sold some of the produce, we should be quite well off, I think. Catching them trees again. Ah, right, yes, we've got the windrower here. Not windrower, the tedder, actually. What we hired last episode. That can go back. We don't need that anymore. Because we kept it on hire. So we'll return that. Thank you very much. So good job we didn't buy it, because we'd have spent £8,000 and we only used it once. So, see what I mean when I was saying in the last episode that sometimes you don't necessarily need to buy things, because, you know, if you use them the once, that's £8,000. We've used it just the once. A lot of money to outlay. Excuse me. You know, and I think it only cost us £450 to hire. So anyway, I'll carry on round here. So not a bad little windrower, this isn't. It's quite a good little windrower. Does a nice little tidy job. When you're not catching it on trees, of course. So I'll carry on doing this, and I shall see you on the other side of this time lapse. We'll probably bale these ones as well. So I'll see you on the other side of this time lapse. We're going to have some funky music, I think. Now that was some pretty funky tunes. That's some of the one of the YouTube tunes that they allow you to download. Quite like that actually. It was only about a 2 or 3 minute track, and I've kind of edited it together myself. Made it a little bit longer. Yeah, quite like that. It reminds me of a lot of James Brown, sort of Booker T, sort of all that sort of funky Motowny, jammy sort of stuff. All that lovely funky stuff. All my sort of cup of tea. I love that sort of stuff. Saw James Brown many years ago now at Glastonbury. It was about probably one of the last sort of festivals he did in the UK, I think. He played at Glastonbury that year. He died actually on Christmas Day that year, which is quite sad really. But yeah, he was amazing. His band was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, so yeah. And also saw Booker T years ago now, down at Ronnie Scott's in London as well. Another fantastic musician as well. And with his son, he was playing with his son. His son's a fantastic guitarist. Booker T, he did things like Soul Limbo, you know, the cricket theme. If you've never heard of Booker T, just go and check him out. If you like that sort of music, yeah, go and check him out. Really good. I'm into all sorts of music really though, sort of like everything from jazz to rock and roll to dance music to house music to indie music and everything in between. So an eclectic mix really. Anyway, cracking on. We're doing the hay. We're cracking on nicely. Where the other fields all been baled up. The sheep field we made 25 bales, and we've got 1 silage bale. We have. So how many bales do you think we'll make out of this field? That's the how many do you reckon we'll make out of this field? I guess I should have asked you how many we should have made overall. But yeah, that's you know, how many do you reckon we'll make overall? We shall carry on. And yeah, how many do you reckon we'll make overall? To give you an idea, in the sheep field we made 25, and one of those was and 1 silage bale. So that was one of the silage bales was already in the machine from when we were doing the silage in the cattle field. It was. So yeah, I don't know when the crops are going to be ready. The crops are still not ready yet. Whether they're going to be next game day or what yet. But like I say, we're going to have a lot of rain coming in the next few days. It's going to be a case of probably getting the harvest done between the rain showers, or yeah, it's looking a bit touch and go. I really hope we get the crops in, otherwise we're going to have a lot of crops being turned to silage, which I don't want to do. I really don't want to turn all this crop to silage. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to harvest. Hopefully we'll get it all in. Hopefully we'll get it all harvested. Because if it does rain, we'll either have to silage it or we lose it, which I don't want to happen. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare whatever happens. So anyway, I'm going to carry on doing this. I'm going to do another bit of a time lapse. Going to have a bit of different type of music now. This is going to be another new track that's one of the YouTube tracks. So see you on the other side of this time lapse. See you soon. So how many bales do you reckon we've created in this field? Just open this gate. Let's have a quick look on the screen for you. What a lovely view. Just get the menu up for you. So in this session we've created 54 hay bales, or 54 bales, and in this field we've created 28 bales. So were you right? So totally we've created 53 hay bales in total. I know it says 54 bales, but one of those was a silage bale. So were you right? Let me know in the comment section below. So 54 hay bales we made. No, 53 hay bales. I'll get there in a minute. And one silage bale. Right. Let me know in your comment section, but in the comment section below. Clear as mud. Right, just going to bring this baler up here to our field, because hopefully we will be baling this straw at some point. I'm hoping. Ever the optimist. So I'm going to stick it over here. As you can see, just hop over the fence. It's not ready yet. It's still growing. It's looking really good. We've got no failed germination on this field, on any of our fields at the moment. So looks like we've seeded it at exactly the right time. I'm going to hire an auto stacker. Bale auto stacker now off screen, and I'm going to pick up all the bales. Going to do it all off screen because we're running out of time, and I'm going to do a bit of a jump cut, so you'll see me once I've picked up all the bales. That's it, all the bales have been picked up now. We're running low on light as well, so the light was getting really bad. All the bales now are all undercover, so here they all are. some of the bales. We've had some already undercover from the first lot of hay that we picked up. Everything's all under. Quite a lot of stacks there. Quite a good yield we got off of those. Got one there as well. I also went round and picked up all the silage bales as well. They're there all fermenting. And I picked up the other silage bale as well out of the field as well. So that's sat there. That one there. That are already fermented, so they're ready to go. So like I say, I'm going to get a food mixer at some point. Maybe in the next episode, or depending on when we can get our harvest done. This is the auto stacker that I got. Just hired it just to show you what I got. I did it all off screen because you've seen me pick up them before with one of those. The light was getting really bad and I need to just get them off the fields. So I'll put this bale back in. Just stack it up. They stack up really nicely as well. Stays them all rolling around the yard. I think it was the best place to put them in this shed as well, because it's quite a big shed. It's got a light as well, so if I'm having to make total mixed ration, at least I can do it without doing it in the dark. I'll just park this tractor over here because this shed here hasn't got a light on inside, so just park the telehandler here out of the way. Park that up. Switch the lights off. Sunset now. Getting properly dark over Shamrock Valley now. But go and switch the lights off as well. So yeah, things moving along lovely on the farm now. Really, really motoring along now. Making some good money now. Just need to get the harvests in. I'll shut these doors up. Lovely. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone that's already has subscribed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, we shall see you soon.